So, in Christian dating, let's talk about why Christians get attached so fast and how do we actually avoid this. Welcome back to my episode 6 in my Christian Dating 101. Hope you were blessed by that angelic voice that is mine. So, I feel like we've all been there. I feel like we've all seen it. We've all seen a friend do it, or we've all been through it ourselves where you just find that you get over attached to someone really quickly. So, let's talk about how to avoid the over attachment trap. Okay, number one is over spiritualizing really early connection. Okay, like God told me he was my husband. I had a dream that he was my husband. But those are damaging words to ever say to anyone because that puts such a high stakes on like God told you you need to marry me. Like, can you imagine someone telling you that? And I'm not discrediting that the Lord maybe spoke to them, but I don't ever think that that's something you should really share with someone, specifically not when you're just going on the first couple of dates. Number two is bonding through trauma, basically like vulnerability dumping. We've talked about this a little bit before. A lot of times Christians will come into dates basically being prepared to share their entire testimony and their life story, and that includes their darkest hour on earth. And there's definitely ways to be able to speak about those darker times in your life while still not just like vulnerability dumping your entire traumatic past on someone. My third point that you're going to want to avoid is to not use physical affection as reassurance. This is kind of a big one, especially if your love language is physical touch. A lot of people, unfortunately, I like kind of associate physical touch with love. And so if someone's not physically touching them or showing them physical affection, they don't really think that they're being loved by someone, which is so far from the truth. I think you get into a dangerous place when you only feel reassured if someone wants you physically. You'll find yourselves in some pretty sticky situations pretty quickly if that's the belief that you have. So let's talk about how to maintain emotional balance, emotional zen in your life when you're getting to know someone and you're really excited about them. Number one is keep your routine. Like, live your life, queen. Go to your Pilates. Make your oat milk matcha. Don't just stop everything and like plan your entire schedule around this person because you've gone on a few good dates. Like, still maintain your routine and your life. Please do. Number two is keep friendships strong. This one is really difficult to do, especially if you really are excited about someone. It can be tempting to just kind of commit all of your time to that person to get to know them. And I will say that, like, once you become official with someone, I think it's okay to definitely prioritize that romantic relationship a little bit over your friendships because that is just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. You're really excited about this person. You're wanting to figure out if this is the person you're going to marry. So naturally, you're going to be spending more time with them than probably your friends. But in the beginning stages, you're just getting to know this person. Like, still hang out with your friends, with your family. Like, don't start canceling things just because you want to hang out with this guy instead. And number three is don't make them your emotional home just yet. And then, you know what? Let's say you just watch this whole series and you're like, that's amazing. However, I have to end this with someone because it's just not going in the right direction. How do you actually gracefully end a getting to know you dating phase? Because it is absolutely the worst thing. We're going to talk about graceful ways to do that with specific examples of how to.